That there is a connection between what keeps food on your table and then what helps you with the weather? Did not know that.
First Alert 6's Philip Katafamo spoke to a UNL professor about maintaining this critical monitoring program.
Weather data is becoming ubiquitous. Everybody needs it. Everybody uses it, whether they realize it or not.
From farmers to the National Weather Service, the Nebraska Mesonet plays a role in keeping you informed. It also helps power your First Alert 6 weather forecast.
The meteorologists at the Weather Service will look at our maps and say, okay, we can, it helps them define everything from fronts to, how hot did it get during the day to, how strong are the winds? Should we issue advisories or warnings or there's a whole range of things that they use it for.
What is the Nebraska Mesonet? It's a network of sensors that tracks precipitation, soil temperature, moisture levels, wind, and more. Thanks to $1.5 million in funding from multiple agencies, 21 stations were added this summer, bringing the total to more than 90.
The weather is so variable that if we don't have a dense enough network, we can't provide reliable data to a local farmer or section of road or whatever the case, happens to be.
A stark contrast from the narrative 3 years ago. Previous funding gaps shut down about 10 stations. And while they have been able to expand, there is always a fear of whether they'll be able to keep the sensors up and running in the future.
We had a few grants in with NEMA, proposals in with NEMA, and those happened to be chopped with the current administration, for example. They're back and we reapplied. But now we do need to find 25% cost match for those. So it's not cut completely, but our cost of applying for them has gone up significantly.
Still, Banky has hopes to expand to 200 stations by 2030. But future operation hinges on government funding and public advocacy.
When they speak up and say, hey, this data that the Mesonet provides is really useful, that plays a huge role. And not to mention the legislature as well.
Reporting in Omaha, I'm Philip Katafamo, First Alert 6.
Now, we're told the hope here is to eventually add Mesonet stations right here in the metro as part of a future expansion.